Hey now, June 8th, day 159 on Appalachian Trail. It is 7:30. We're getting ready to go. Last night, we were all tucked in, ready to go to bed, and we heard voices, and four hikers came in. We're like, oh man. But it turned out good, really good guys. Two of them slept out in the rain in the tent, and two stayed in with us. The ones that stayed in with us were Stats and Bear Cub, awesome guys. And the two that stayed outside were Oz. Oz was traveling with these two. And then they teamed up with a guy that's doing the trail in sections, and he was Old Spice. They came in, they did 23 miles yesterday, basically from Hanover to here in a day. That is crazy. It's like 7,300 feet elevation. Anyway, it was nice to see those guys. It rained overnight, so it was nice to have four walls, and it was fairly warm in here. The windows are actually steamed up a little bit from the heat, which it's pretty cold outside. So yeah, that was last evening. So those guys got up and booked out early, so we're just cleaning up and getting ready to go, and we'll see where this day brings us. Have a good Thursday, and as soon as we hit the trail, we'll let you know. One thing I forgot to mention is yesterday we were taking our lunch break at the rocks by the sign for that shelter, by that Trapper John shelter. A hiker passed us. We thought it was just probably a day hiker until we, 0.7, saw a bunch of tags hanging off his bag. And we got talking to these guys this morning and found out that that was Blacklight. He's attempting his third through hike. So, man, he was minimalistic, it looked like. His backpack looked like my food bag. That was that was Blacklight. We're still packing up, getting ready to go here. We'll probably be on the trail by noon. We'll talk to you once we're on the trail. Hey now, back on trail. We just left the cabin. We're going through a really cool part of the woods here, very narrow, pines, beautiful. Leaving, going down Smart Mountain. Anyway, we're gonna go 6.9 miles and make a phone call, see if we can get an extraction in 10 miles. And stay at a hostel. It's day 9 without a shower, so we're gonna get cleaned up, washed up, rested up, see if we can get some slack packing in, do a little resupply, and push forward. So that's the game plan for today. It'd be neat to slack pack over some of these bigger mountains and make up some mileage. I know it's not about the mileage, but we've been slacking. Lack of better terms. So see what today brings, but like I said, we're going to get down here, make a phone call, see if we can get them to pick us up, and then do some slack packing, and hopefully the ceiling will lift, or we'll walk out of it and get some views, as we were pretty high yesterday up in that tower. Didn't really get a chance to see much. All right, enough yakking. Let's go see if we can find something cool and not faceplant. Ooh. Alrighty then. Let's see if we can manage this with the poles. Winner. There she comes. Hey now, I forgot to mention it's foggy, cold, and damp. I just have my rain skirt and rain jacket on, and my beanie, but it's chilly out here. I think they're calling high 50, low 40, but maybe we'll walk out of it, I don't know. Right now it's a little damp, a little chilly with it. Alright, now I'm done yakking. I'm gonna have to put this away because these tree roots and rocks are a little slick, especially when they're wet. Saw a lot of newts yesterday. Ooh, moose. A lot of newts yesterday. Probably over a dozen. Pretty cool. Even on the crappy days, it's neat out here. Much colder, I'm gonna have to put my gloves on. Whew. All right, talk to you in a bit. I'm back. Ticks are bad. Ticks are bad, okay? We've all pulled several ticks off of us. So we're gonna have to do a real good tick check when we get to the hostel, whenever we get to a hostel. Because you know, plans change on a whim. Gotta just go with the flow, see what the day brings and deal with it. Although it's gotten a lot better since the beginning. But yeah, so lucky to have these two to hike with. It certainly makes it a lot nicer when you have a couple other inputs and decision making. Works out good. All right, get a little soupy here. Soupy sales. I have to put this away. Talk to you in a bit. Hey now, seems like we walked right out of that cloud. Ceiling lifted a little bit and got significantly warmer. So we must have been in that cloud all night, still up there, because it doesn't seem too bad down here after that pretty good descent. But anyway, wow. Just lost my train of thought. Yikes. Let me work on this. I'm back. Sorry I haven't been able to get these videos out. I know a lot of people have been asking. I'm sure they've been asking. I've been getting texts from family members wondering what's going on, but just don't have enough reception. I barely have one bar in and out at times up here just to get a text out, and sometimes I got to rely on the others to get one out if I can't get the bat signal out. But hopefully today we'll get a few up, and we'll be back in business, but it's going to probably be scarce, and I'll do the best I can. It's a lot of work, but as soon as I can get them up, I will. But that's that. There she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. All right. We got about 0.7, imagine that, 0.7 to this road up here. We're going to take a little break and get some more fuel and fluids. I came down, wasn't a real crazy down, and now just walking through the woods. Hey now, we just stopped at the water there, took a little pack and snack break. Now we're hearing some jets. They kind of sound like fighter jets. Don't usually hear too many airplanes up here unless they're like little Cessnas or little float planes. These are making a lot of racket. Anyway, as you can see, we got a big climb coming up. So let me try and do this without dying. Okay, look out in the rain. You got mountain and clouds over there. That is really cool. All right, let's get her done. Sun's been out for the last few hours, but it's still raining. But anyway, just came to the top. I'll show you where we came and what the view looks like here. Pretty cool. Just came up there, and we're gonna make this corner and continue over there by that cairn. But this is what we're looking at up here. pretty cool. And I think we got a stranger coming. Looky there, who can that be? Looking a little squatchy. I see the cheesehead. That means one thing. 0.7. Live and in the flesh. Sorry, bumped the trigger. We'll go back this way just to make sure we get it all. All right. Now, there's our next cairn. Here we are on top of this mountain. Show you, this is the trail. It's actually an easy part. Got to have cairns because, well, a lot of times paint wears off. Oh, we're back in the woods. Sorry, cut the rock short. Take my word for it. It was like rock climbing. I got some pictures. I didn't take any video because I needed both hands. A lot of fresh moose scat. I don't know if it's the same moose found on this trail or a bunch of different ones, but man, I'd love to see a big moose. All right, I gotta negotiate this. Oh boy, hold on. All right, that was about a 6-foot slide down to a tree root. Sorry, we shut her down. We had a hiker coming down. Warned us how slippery this rock is up here. And all the moose scat. So we hit much more. I mean, it's everywhere. I like to see a big old moose coming through here trying to negotiate all this nonsense. All right, I'm gonna put this away because this is slick. Whew. Hey, now apparently I was looking at the wrong map. There's no parking lot. A lot of false promises. Just up. So we're gonna meet R2 up here at the summit and take a break. All right, see you at the top. Cube Summit 2909.
Did not go that way. Didn't care enough about it.
Let me go show you what Cube Summit's all about. Took that nasty old thing off. See, R2's here and 0.7's over there. All right. 360. Well, that mountain's finally out of the clouds. Looks like they're still in the clouds back there. There's your spin. Pretty cool. All right, I'm going to take you for a little tour. After talking with Point 7, Mount Killington in Vermont. All right, let's pan over here. Oh, hold on, the fuck bug biting me. All right, this thing right here. That's the fire tower where we were at this morning. Pretty cool. Got a little weather rolling in over here. Can stay over there. Hey now, started really raining up at the summit, so we started climbing down and the sun comes out. Craziness. But anyway, while we were on the summit, we were trying to get a hostel, but it seems that there's some big Franconia bike race and everything's booked. Imagine that. Such is our luck. So we started calling around motels, and we did find one that had a cabin attached with it, and we are going to rent the cabin. It's the only thing we could find. So then we're trying to get a shuttle. So it's a little pricey, but I mean, there's nothing else we could do. So we're gonna shuttle. When we get down this mountain, we hit 25A. We're gonna shuttle into our hotel, or our cabin at the hotel, and go from there. We definitely need to defunk, and then we'll probably get some resupply. And my shoes are at the hostel we were gonna stay at, so I'll have to go pick them up at some point, and I had bought them and had them shipped there. But anyway, and a huge thanks to everybody that's helped out, especially Faye and Derwin. Can't thank you guys enough. Let's see, what else did I want to say? We're gonna end up probably slack packing 2 days. Try and go over Kinsman, and the other one is Mount Wolf, and a couple others. Try and do that without our packs. So, but one thing is for certain, we're still going north. And once we get down here, our shuttle should be here and take us to our cabin, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. I forgot to mention the shuttle driver is going to be picking us up and taking us to Lincoln. So just waiting for the others to catch up, making sure everything's all right. Yep, I see him. Okay, down we go. Gonna lead this shit show down the mountain. Yeah, I tell you what, it's gonna feel good to get a shower and a bath, or a shower and a laundry. All we know right now is we have a place to stay. Everything else is up in the air. I don't know how many beds, we gotta sleep on the floor, if it's got a kitchen we could use, I don't know. Well, we got a place to stay. We can do shower laundry if we have to. So, all right, let's get down here and catch our shuttle. I think you're being sneaky there. So here's our little cabin. It's got a little kitchen. Actually, it's got a little porch here. Little porch area. Got a pool over there, pavilion. Let me show you our abode. Oh, and over here we have river access to the super cool creek over here. All right. Little kitchen. Little bedroom here. Nice bathroom. Another bedroom. Neat little cabin. So Allie picked us up at 25A and brought us here, and now we're going to figure out the logistics of resupply and laundry. So step one completed. Hey now, we just got back from doing a little grocery shopping and a little laundry. We got showers. And now it's time. Plans are a little jacked up right now because we weren't three of us. None of us were thinking about it, but we're trying to figure out how to slack pack and zero and all that good stuff. So we'll get it figured out, but thanks to Harley again. It's because of them. Laconia Bike Week, I guess it's the 100th anniversary too, so everything is booked. So we can't find a place to stay. So we'll find out something. Stay tuned. It could get interesting. At some point, I'd like to do a live. We'll see when. But it'll happen soon. Hey now, we just got done doing a live. We wanted to do it a little bit earlier, but we got stuck at the laundromat a little bit longer, and took a little bit longer to do our grocery shopping to get some food because we didn't go out to eat. We just bought stuff to cook here in this little kitchen. I just did the dishes. You can see them over there. It's not a big kitchen, but it works. But we went from the cabin up on Smart Mountain to 25A, and that was a total of 10.2.
We think.
10.2 to 10.5 miles. It's somewhere in that vicinity today.
Allie picked us up.
Yep, Allie picked us up. Shuttle driver. On the way to the motel and cabins here, we passed a little general store, and she said if you want to stop, it's the last place for a while. So we stopped there and just got some little snacks and checked into the cabin and talked to a guy across the way here. He saw he had a Harley sitting out, and not thinking that this is Laconia Bike Week. You know, I, we talked to somebody. They said there was a bike race, and I was like, well, that's the last thing I was thinking of was the actual Harley Bike Week. But yeah, everything's booked because of that, and it's a 100th anniversary, so it's a big one. So everything's booked up. Um, Beautiful views today. Some hard climbs, but it was really cool. Rain on and off all day. Sun. I mean, it was rain. It was raining with the sun out even.
Six
So,
more people are following me.
other than that, it was a good day overall. But we are definitely ready for some rest, and hopefully we can rest up enough to tackle these big boys here shortly. So. We will see you tomorrow. We are going to do a 0. We're probably going to have Allie, instead of taking us back to the trailhead, which we were originally going to slack pack, but because we got our days screwed up, we're going to take a 0, and she's going to take us into town. We're going to hit the outfitter and do a little resupply. And
We blew up together. He's the one who got
that's
shot out
that.
of my
So
house.
June 8th, day 159, 10.2 to 10.5, somewhere in there. Hopefully you had a good day and have a good weekend. And we'll see you tomorrow.